I decided to do home working because it fitted around my home life.
The hours are flexible.
Being where we live, it's really remote and it's at least an hour each way to even the nearest proper workplace like Inverness or Dingwall.
You're not isolated in any way.
If I've really woken up late and jump out of bed, it's really handy to just be able to go to work.
Highlands and Islands Enterprise were really keen to try and develop the financial and business services sector in our area. There are around 20,000 people employed in that sector, 3,500 of those in the contact centre part of the industry. And we were really keen to try and push that industry out to our more remote and rural areas. So working with Vertex was an ideal opportunity for us to test the home working operation as a pilot in our area, prove the model and then hopefully be able to get some scalability that could help us push it out to smaller communities.
Good afternoon, Westminster City Council. Shona speaking, how can I help?
At their Dingwall-based contact centre, Vertex manage 45 key services on behalf of Westminster City Council, one of which is Westminster's parking services, administrative and customer contact processes. Now Vertex have set up a trial to test the feasibility of using home-based workers.
It was through one of the contact centre forum meetings when we were investigating the opportunities for home working that there was a real opportunity, from my point of view, to offer employment for disengaged people. Anybody who could overcome either a geographical or a physical barrier could come into full and valuable employment.
Approximately 6 months before we started the trial, we were engaging with Highlands and Islands Enterprise, Highland Employer Coalition and Job Centre Plus. We didn't aggressively advertise the positions, and for the 12 positions that we wanted to fulfil in the trial, we had over 150 applicants, so the absolute need is there in the Highlands.
Opportunities and benefits for potential Vertex clients.
It's a clearly cheaper operating model, which is realised not only by Vertex, but we pass that on to our clients. The quality of output of the candidates has been a few % higher than the quality output of the staff that we have on site. And the actual schedule time and actual work time has been of a higher percentage, so they've been really productive for us.
Some organisations have significant concerns about home working in relation to security and confidentiality. However, we have seen some great examples that have transformed the traditional home working model and allowed the organisation to make great steps forward in terms of efficiency and performance.
Benefits for Vertex home working employees.
The hours are flexible. You can start work in the morning, work a couple of hours, log off, go and do what you like, come back and work the rest of your day.
I think for people who want to juggle a busy work-life balance with family and that kind of thing, it's something that can work really well for people. I look after a 4-year-old, my 4-year-old son, and it allowed me to sort of balance childcare with working, keeping in employment.
Working from home works really well in as much as I don't have to travel, so therefore I can do everything as soon as I finish work. I can then carry on and do the housework.
We've been able to speak to people with disabilities or people that have caring responsibilities, so I think it's a real, not a value just for Vertex, I think the value to the actual candidates, to actually include them in the opportunity that we have.
Training and support.
I would say put V-Bobs close to your word.
The standard training package for parking services within Vertex was used for home workers, and there weren't many changes made to that. They've certainly responded to every challenge, and they felt that they've had enough training material to be able to do their job effectively.
The training was very effective.
The training that we received at the beginning was pretty intensive and very comprehensive, and I think when we came away and worked from home, we knew the job pretty well, really, as well as anybody could be expected, and certainly had a whole sort of raft of material to refer to.
I use the telephone, I use email, and I also use my MS Communicator. My easiest is the MS Communicator, just because it's instant online messaging. It's everybody's basically there, so you just use it and they're sitting there waiting to answer you, really.
Environmental benefits.
I think obviously the environmental benefits of not having to commute in and out of work.
In the Highlands, big distances are a big factor for people working, and this is something that I don't have to worry about.
I chose to apply for the home working job because I live such a distance from anywhere.
Future developments.
We really believe that this is going to be an area of opportunity for us and a real area of strength and growth.
I really think it's an enormous opportunity to untap some of the potential that's lying out in the Highlands who may not consider themselves suitable for jobs with the finance and business sector, but who actually are, and I think we're really opening up the opportunities for them.
There's a huge interest for current clients and potential new clients to work with us to grow this home working model.
The whole home working team have done a tremendous job.
It's been a real success story for Vertex.